Next, we have contestant number 22, Yuri Nam from Korea University. Title is 99% Inspiration.
Thomas Edison once said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." Perhaps, but not when it comes to solving problems. Finding a solution to a problem requires more than a spark of inspiration. Speaking of inspiration, ladies and gentlemen, who was your inspiration? Who affected you and changed your life? Today, I would like to tell you about my inspiration, the person who shone a new light on my world. Her name is Iris Shunryu Chang. Iris Chang is the Chinese-American author of The Rape of Nanking. When I was in 11th grade, I watched a TV documentary that gave an account of the massacre of Nanking, in which Japanese soldiers killed 350,000 people. 350,000 people! That's more than the total civilian death toll for some European countries during the entire Second World War. Despite the staggering toll of mass murder, the Nanking massacre has largely been ignored by Western media. That is, until Iris Chang came along. The Rape of Nanking served as a wake-up call to the Western world about this massacre. Chang's book shocked many people, not only Americans, but the whole Western world as she unveiled this crime against humanity. Over the years, I've become fascinated with the way Chang reached her audience. She didn't protest, unlike most Chinese who had protested to no avail. Rather, she used literature as a medium to convey her message to an audience that would have otherwise remained indifferent. This was a novel and inspired approach to this dilemma. Chang's work was an artistic combination of words that reached into the hearts and minds of the audience. Following her example, instead of using orthodox methods, I keep in mind the necessity of inspiration and the elements of novelty in giving solutions. Not all solutions have to be complex. I have a simple but inspiring one to share with you. When I was in high school, I found that most students were dissatisfied with the conversation classes. The class materials were old and classes were focused on memorization instead of discussion. My classmates grumbled and whined and even complained to the teachers, but nothing changed. Then I had a moment of inspiration. Leveraging my position as a member of the English newspaper club, I conducted a survey and published an article detailing these problems. As a result of my efforts, class reform became a reality. Like Chang did, I successfully developed and used a new approach to create an effective solution. Iris Chang inspired me to look for new solutions and new channels of communication. I believe in solving problems, whether small or big. The key is not to simply try hard, but that you must also be novel. This principle can also be applied to the most pressing issues of today. One can be the ongoing dispute with Japan regarding the compensation issue of what the UN terms as military sex slaves during the colonial era. This serious violation of human rights can best be addressed by the use of unconventional methods, principally by raising awareness through a novel, inspired approach. After all, 99% perspiration, as Edison said, may make one a genius, but 99% inspiration can create lasting change. Thank you.